Okay, that should be good. Okay, I don't know 100% if anyone's gonna watch this, but you know, it'd be great if someone did. Hell, wait, you have, do we? Is that just me? That's probably just me, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start this when we have a couple more people in chat, ideally. If someone is watching this, could we get a really quick hello? So I know people are actually in this stream, otherwise I'm not gonna do anything. Ooh, someone ping me? Nope. Okay, we're getting people. Hello. Stream might be a bit laggy from the actual what I'm doing on my end, but I think it should be close enough to where most of the stuff will make sense, I think. I also have a match, a video of my match coming by the weeks. Oh, nice! Yay! I'm excited to watch that. I wanted to watch King Koopa's match, but I didn't want any spoilers going into the actual whatever it's called this stream, right? So I was gonna wait until what the frick? No, I don't need them. I was gonna wait until the once I've done all my reactions. He has a very long video too. All right, I see people joining in chat on my end, so I am gonna start it. we will be reacting to all the Distortion World replays. Let's Before we begin, let's take a look at the standings real quick. We have King Crypto Nate in first, followed by Oat Milk, Mark. Who's the coach of the Valiant Virtuosos? I don't even remember. Oh, it was Raccoon Raya, yeah. So, Raccoon Raya, Debusito, Scorch Fiend. This match, it hasn't been played. I think the Ice Cube is Carrie. Yeah. Carrie and Voidmore haven't played their match. Carrie isn't responding, so I think Voidmore is getting the forfeit win for that one. I'll bother Mark about that afterwards. And then in our losers bracket, not losers bracket, in our losing battles, we have Geio. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think this one is Seraphim. I want to say Seraphim. A shopping cart. Fuchsia ferrets. I don't know that either. That's spicy burrito. Okay. Burrito, Sling King, and Fluvix. Alright. Our first match played was Mark versus Slink King. I think this is the only one in this division no, there's two in this division I watched. Yeah, it was this one, I think it was King Crypto Nate versus Fluvix. I watched that one. I remember a little bit about this one. I don't remember as much about their match, so I think we are fine. Alright. Not gonna use sound on this because I don't know. I don't know how it would impact. Lead Absol, Registeel. Dude, Mega Absol is just so enemy discover. Yeah, okay, we lost Mega Absol very early, but we got huge chip on the Registeel, so dang, Mega Absol is so strong. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think it's such a good mod for low tier. Yeah, it's basically okay. That's insane. That's base 150 defense from Registeel. So we have the Slurpuff in with an air balloon, most likely for an Unburden. Shadow Ball. Oh, I did this the first time too. This is this is Zoroark. We Ice Shard. The sprite there, got the sprite didn't load. Really solid damage. We get a crit. Okay, whoops. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go trying to play out. We're going belly drum. Belly drum Slurpuff this week. I did that crit. That crit definitely mattered, right? Yeah, I did 33% the first time. So if it didn't crit, this would have it wouldn't have died, and this thing would have died to Hyper Voice. So Susui and Zoroark got another kill, but Slurpuff gets the belly drum. We don't kill it in time, and we just drain punch it. They protect most likely for guts? Yeah, for guts. Player, okay. Player just beats it. I don't know. We drain punch. Okay. What? I know Chansey has like really good HP, but and most likely an EVLA, but that's max. What max? Freaking. That's max attack. A super effective hand. I think Chansey has 5 defense. In EVLA, it's not really helping it very much. That is insane to me how it lived that. I don't really know what it does. Okay, it just goes for toxic. Imagine counting there. I know. Out of all the things to live, it's the whatchamacallit? Chansey. Oh, imagine counting. If he had swapped Sept in. Okay, so Mirror. Okay, so Sept does get unburden of its own, and if it was Mirror, it would have copied the attack buff. But what does it get to hit this thing? I guess it could just like leaf bladed it, but this thing's relatively bulky, I know that. GG's, yeah. It was a very well played game. It's once a mon gets +6 attack, it's and then outspeeds your entire team. There's not a lot you're gonna do, right? Um, yeah. What other mons did a Sling King and Mark have to see what would have been good in this matchup? So it's these two teams. Very convenient that they're right next to each other. Clefairy, Donphan, Lantern. I think Lantern could have come for Terra Pikachu, honestly. Linoon to Belly Drum, Unburden stuff. I think, is it Unburden or is it E? It's E speed, right? I think it's E speed. Belly Drum, E speed, do stuff of its own. Belly Drum, yeah. I don't really see anything else coming because most of this team is pretty meh. I could have seen Linoon and Lantern over Sableye and Chansey, maybe, but that's about it. But yeah, we'll move on to the next replay, which is Nate versus Fluvix. Yeah, Fluvix right there. See, I think Bisharp Haxorus is a really strong physical core. Bisharp's super duper bulky with an EVLA. I think that's gonna be really solid. Throughout this entire season. Really bulky mon with Scream Tail here. And it's fast. They can set up fast screens, fast encore, that stuff. Avalugg is their spinner. Then Mantine. Mantine doesn't do a lot into this team. Unless it's like Scarf, Ice Beam. For Noivern maybe. And then, no, I guess it's kind of decent here for these three, but it's kind of walled by Vaporeon, isn't it? No Superior from Nate's side. I guess there is the Noivern, right? Which quad resist. Actually, no, Superior gets Dragon Pulse. You could have run like Sub, Leaf Storm, Leech Seed, Dragon Pulse, and that just hit this entire team. You don't have a resistance to that. I think, unless they had a different one. I don't know, Felix didn't have anything into Dragon Pulse. I think that was a pretty free mon to bring here instead of like Mantine. But can you upload live my okay, just some intro stuff. We do go Vapor, yeah, what I said, Vaporeon immediately on the Mantine. Toxic. So we're not winning a Scarf variant. Gramble. Miss a Toxic. Most like, I wonder how much that mattered. If it's a bulky Rotom, probably. I think Scarf really looks really solid here. So I don't know if that mattered too much. It is Scarfed, wow. Double? Okay, that's kind of unfortunate, right? Double miss is a B solid team. Definitely, I don't like that. We go into Burp. Okay. We get up our rocks. We do have our spinner on the field though. We go for an avalanche. I love missing the 10 to 15%. Yeah, it's very annoying. I wonder why avalanche specifically. Like, does this thing not get a different? I guess it's slow, right? I guess that makes sense. You're really slow. You take double damage if you get hit, and you're relatively bulky on the physical side. Also, not Scarf Hisuian Typhlosion, so we're not doing Scarf Eruption stuff. Or it could be Scarf. No, just it's leftovers, yeah. So we got off our Toxic. First Toxic landed. First Toxic that landed. We go Sub, most likely a more stally set. Discharges. Okay, Discharge most likely for those higher para chances, 30% rather than the T-Bolt 10%. Makes sense. We do kill with a Hex though, so we are bulkier, most likely a Flamethrower here instead of Eruption. Okay, so we get off the double knock. Okay, I'm gonna pause that there. We got off a knock into Sand Slash, we got leftovers off. And this thing is Boots. Which, it makes sense, I guess, but I think Scarf would have been really solid here. We Baton Pass, slow Baton Pass. We go into Cerulean Quillfish. We get off a Slayer Spikes, nice. We're going Sand Slash. We get off an SD, which nothing here really takes it. Since it still has its EV most likely. I guess we do have Intimidate, right? We let it go down, makes sense. We go to this thing. It just outspeeds us, so I don't Okay, no. What? I'm confused at that. Alright, so I'm assuming this thing has speed investment. And this thing, since we're not running since we're running a bulkier variant this week, we are running no speed, I guess. So speed and no speed here. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I guess you should, then why go? I guess you wanted to scare it out? I don't know. But I could have had Sucker Punch anyway, so. It does have Sucker Punch, okay. We just. Yeah, I haven't really. I've seen Specs on Sticky Web's team, and I've seen Scarf. It's usually eruption sets, but since Hisuian Typhlosion, I guess that secondary Ghost type makes it a bit more gives a bit more utility defensively. I think it makes sense. I guess it makes sense in this in certain scenarios. We do have Sucker Punch to let the Noivern go down, and that it has Defiant. That makes sense. Oops. But I mean, you don't really switch anything in anymore, right? Because Vaporeon most likely can't do damage back. Gramble, we have a Choice Scarf, so we have a Drain Punch coverage, whatever it gets. We Destiny, but most likely just yeah, you just SD there. Slow Taunt, but you can't really stop it at this point, can you? Knock, just goes down. That's unfortunate. I'm sort of like Scarf Drain Punch. No. Okay, okay, what? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So, okay, so this thing's Choice Scarf because it has that Choice Scarf now. So, was it just like super bulky and this thing has to have like a lot of speed in it, right? But even so, I thought it wouldn't a Choice Scarf, unless you're like no speed, which 85 doubles to 170. So this thing has to have like more than 170 speed, I guess. Oh yeah, it does. It outspeeds no speed Typhlosion. I see what you mean. Very clean win for Nate here. The Toxics definitely are unfortunate, but when did the Toxic actually? Oh, 1.5, not double. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go back to when they missed the Toxics. That was turn one, and then you missed. Okay, they were both on Rotom. But you let Rotom go down, right? Yeah, you did. So, I don't know if those mattered too much in the long run. But, yeah, we have, I think, this is a kill leader now, right? I'm assuming, since it got 6. Yeah. We have Nate's Bisharp with 6 kills. So, very nice for them. Next up, we got... This is Serathim with their Rain team versus Dobasita, who brought the electric this week. Okay, we are bringing our pre-evos very, very early, I see. Very interesting. Who are we? We don't see an Alakazam. We don't see Zarina, so I'm assuming like Defog Moltres, I guess. But I was assuming I want to be like more offensive to abuse rain with like hurricanes. So once webs go, or unless something else gets like rapid spin or defog, I don't think they have removal on this end. Neither this thing gets defog, and it's more likely to be defogged than not, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. What are the Terra types? Actually, I forgot. I haven't looked at this at all this entire time, but they haven't really mattered. So this, I believe, is just this thing can't Terra, so it should be just be. Oh, should just be Terra Ground Diplin. And we have Terra Fracture. No, not Terra Fracture. Terra Lapras. There we go. Terra Lapras and Terra Electric. Okay. We go. Okay, no. Wait. Why? Why would we do that? When you could have gone at this thing, or you have a water bubble Araquanid, or Slowbro. Just I don't. Why would we sack them? Were you expecting like defensive set? But you're not heat proof. It's still gonna do a lot of damage. I don't understand that. You're not what? Oh yeah, I get. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, we're not drizzle, what? But if you're running weather abilities, you cannot run the rock. So this is definitely damp rock rain dance Pelipper instead of just regular drizzle. We have the electric here. We have super sweet syrup. Actually, that makes sense. I think Sticky holds banned on Diplin. Diplin. Yeah, and it gets gluttony. That's not helping it. Super sweet syrup. Say that 5 times really fast. Super sweet syrup. I can't say it. Super sweet syrup. You get off a T-wave. Knock off. Don't do a lot. Most likely Eviolite. Get off a U-turn. Okay, whoa, I just noticed this thing just one-tapped it. How? What? Okay, I guess that makes sense. A Rakwanid does not have the best special defense. No, never mind, it does. That's 132 special defense. I'm assuming that is choice specs. And that is definitely choice specs on the Moltres. Liquidation, Swords Dance boosted, Brain boosted, Swords Dance, Liquidation kills this thing. We try for Barbarage, but they tear us steel. We get an early crit from the Freeze Dry. Makes sense. We substitute, most likely Toxic Stall variant. No Curse, we are running offensive? No, it's not physically offensive, it's just, I'm assuming just to boost the defense. No, those have Mega Horn, so it's definitely, so what nature is it then? We have Freeze Dry. I guess just for slurp, I guess for these two, right? Or this one and this one. Or Helmet, we're just gonna stall it out ideally. Very fizz I don't know. This thing, I think it's Fizz Def. Very physically defensive. And we have no investment on the Freeze Dry. That's what I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong, wouldn't Freeze Dry just do more even at +1? It's not, right? This is doing 27%. And where's Mega Horn? Mega Horn's doing 62%. So I'm assuming we are no investment specially, and we are Spadef slow bro. That's what I'm guessing. And Spadef slow bro honestly walls the Moltres pretty well too, if it is doing that. I guess you just want to click freeze dry so you don't take Rocky Helmet chip continuously. We let Slowbro go very low. Not a freeze or crit yet, I think, right? We land Focus Blast. Terra Lapras goes down, but now we have the very scary, huge powered Diggersby. Go here, I don't get... Okay. You Rain Dance, I guess you have to set up Overclow to sweep from here, right? Because Diplin's not really doing a lot. Do you SD to read it? No, we just liquid. That's safe, honestly, for differential. We do get the Barbarage to take it down. Drapion comes out. Do you really touch it? No, not really. Do you get the defense drop? Oh, you have EQ. Oh, it doesn't kill. Okay. Okay. We have quick attack. Nah, that's important. Moltres comes out. Specsera can probably just kills, right? Yeah. That was terrible. Okay. Wow, that thing is so strong. Honestly, very well fought from Seraphim from a very early. He was put on the back foot super duper early. I think he played that very well towards the late game, sacking Bronzong and Araquanid. I'm assuming Bronzong was our Diggersby answer. Maybe no item just to reduce knockoff damage. And then I don't really know Araquanid. I don't know what Araquanid was doing here. I guess just webs and stuff like that. Definitely losing Bronzong. I think losing Bronzong super early was very bad, but he definitely got out of that situation. He tried to get out of the situation really, really well. So props. I'm curious to see where Diggersby ended up and Overquill. Diggersby is 3-0, Moltres 3-0, and Overquill is 3-1. Okay. And so we have 4th, 5th, and 8th. Not bad. Next we have Oat Milk versus I don't know what the SD users are, so I just gotta check real quick. Typhlosion, Alolan Muck, okay. Typhlosion, Alolan Muck is... Where is that? This is Spicy Burrito. Okay, we are watching Oat Milk versus Spicy Burrito. So we do it, actually, I'm gonna pause real quick. I know I've been blabbing a little bit, but we see a Sun team from Oat Milk side. I think, if I remember, this is Mega Houndoom, right? Yeah, Mega Houndoom paired with our Vulpix. So we have our Sun duo here. And then we could run, whoopsies. We could run specially offensive Flygon with like Flamethrower. And then just the rest are more of a supporting role. We lead Hisui and Electrode. Very solid lead here. We go for a Taunt. Most likely Fizz Def or Thorn. Body Press does a lot of damage. Discharge Crook. Are you Scarf Moxie Crook maybe? Yeah, I'm assuming Scarf Moxie. We bring Typhlosion in. Scorching Sands. Get the burn. Are we Scarf Typhlosion maybe? Yeah, I'm assuming Scarf Typhlosion. Go Uxie. Okay, so we are specially offensive. Yeah, I made a good call on that. Uxie, most likely Fizz Def maybe. I'm assuming Fizz Def Uxie, and it just goes down here very early. Furret comes in. Are we seeing a Tidy Up to remove hazards? Yep, we are seeing Tidy Up. The Iron Defense. Return's not doing a lot, unfortunately. Yeah, this team just hits physically all around. You need to be in range of Typhlosion Eruption, I think. That's your only option. We return. Just, honestly, the more is damage than I thought it'd do. I was expecting like 10%. We go knock left Chesto Berry. Body Press, you do not take it out. You go Gong. Did we get poison? No poison. We are seeing Quiff get the huge Bastion diff. We do not take it out with Eruption. Ooh, I think we're just gone here. I don't see Spicy Burrito recovering from this position especially. We go EQ, take it out. Are we Scarf Moxie is the question now. Huge burn. We are not Scarf Moxie, interesting. What are we, like, Expert Belt maybe? Could see expert belt, which is very interesting. We're citrus. Okay. We have hone claws. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say this thing kind of walls you out, doesn't it? Yeah. This is a 4-0, maybe 3-0 victory for oat milk, I think. I don't see Burrito recovering from this position at all. Come on, Vulpix. Get the kill, buddy. Let's go! Vulpix killed! We did it! Yeah, Bastion's probably high up there, right? Yeah, we are 3-1 with Bastion on in 7th position. Next up, we got Scorch Fiend versus GeoEIO. And this is... I think I watched this one, actually. I just don't remember. I just remember one of these months, like, absolutely cooking. Okay, let me look at the teams real quick. Most likely Scarf Sandler into a and into a snow team, very, very solid. We have Skarmory setting up rocks again into a snow team, very solid. Pheasantipity, just a wall Pokemon. Mabostiff. I guess Intin? I don't see Mabostiff doing a lot here. With yeah, I don't see Mabostiff doing anything here, honestly. Scyther into a snow team, very interesting, and then Plusle's the goat. Plusle can come to every matchup. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. We see Iron Head instead of Body Press. We are eject button. I actually love that so much. Vicious Rend, and I'm assuming Slush Rush. Yeah, and maybe Banded too. Banded would go kind of insane. Okay, we just crit one tap the puzzle. I don't know if the crit mattered, honestly. We are quick attack. Citrus Berry. Go Fez. We Volt Switch right out of there. Go Rapidash, who's not Boots this week. Interesting. Do a lot of damage with a Gunk. We see a Poison. Okay, interesting. Flare Blitz does a lot of damage. I'm assuming more of an offensive Fez, maybe. Go back Rotom here. Gunk probably just kill. Okay, that is okay. That has to be because Def Rotom, right? I did not expect Rotom to eat a hit like that. I think this is an offensive. Oh, I guess it's burned, right? Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Go up Palm of Snow, just probably setting the snow back up. We kill with Ice Shard. Very, very interesting. GeoEIO has a very strong lead here, but we do have most likely Scarf Chandelier out here. We do sack Rotom. Interesting. No. Oh. Oh, what are we doing? That kind of hurt me, not gonna lie. Dude, I think if you killed the Chandelier, you won. Honestly, I think if we killed Chandelier, we just won. Because who wants to switch into most likely Banded Fish's friend anymore? That's just unfortunate, dude. Flamethrower takes you out. Go Mamoswine. We knock, crit knock. You were Violet, so we didn't have boots on. We roost. Oh, wow. We missed duel. Okay, the hacks are kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Double miss is insane. We do kill without the EVLite. My ball stiff goes down, but I don't know. No, why would you sack? No, 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 no. What? Doesn't Slush Rush give you +2 speed? I'm gonna calc that real quick. Hold up. I need to calc that actually. I don't. Arctovish with Slush Rush with 252 speed and a plus speed nature versus Chandelier Choice Scarf. It is Snow. It does outspeed, unless like, we're speed creeping differently. It should outspeed. No, I think if you go Abomasnow there, you sack Abomasnow, go Arctovish and kill it, I think you won. I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It's a snow warning, so you go to Abomasnow, sack that, unless, because I think snow activates first, right? Okay, snow was up. No, you sack. Why sack Memo though? Why would you sack Memo? You just go here. You sack this, and I think snow does go up if you before you die. So you sack that. You go back into Arctovish, and you can just kill it. There's no use to go to Memo there. Memo just dies to Flamethrower or Energy Ball. Also, is that Specs? It might be Specs. That's doing a lot of damage. I know Chandelier has a lot of special attack, but still. I need to stop right-clicking. I was staying. Okay, yeah, it was. Snow was up, see? When you go here, Snow ended this turn. This was the last turn of Snow here. So Snow's gone, right? So since Snow is gone, we go back to Abomasnow. Yeah, I know, but look here. Snow was just gone Snow was just gone here. The stream's lagging. Okay, let's give that a second. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, so see, Snow's gone here. You can just go back to Abomasnow here. Since you just get Snow back up and you just go with Arctovish to win the game. Yeah. I think that was just I don't know if Snow does go back up, that was the thing. I don't know. That was kind of unfortunate. Arctovish does go to top 3 though with 4-1. Very impressive. Oh, you have to live through rocks? Oh, okay. I was wondering, I didn't know if that's how it worked or not. And we are on our last battle, right? Yeah, we're on our last battle. Very impressive. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they are. Our last battle is Shopping Cart versus Raccoon Ryo. Two interesting teams. I kind of love Shopping Cart's team here. Raccoon Ryo's team is looking a lot more defensive here. We have the All Creamy cheap fairy type. I think is very, very underrated. I love All Creamy personally. I don't want to look at here too much. I just want to draft. Dang it. Raccoon Ryo. Raccoon Ryo seems just super duper bulky all around, right? Oh, it's Mega Glalie. This is Mega Glalie. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's look at Terra types here. I think Togedemaru. No, it's not Togedemaru. Lunatone and Luxray. So our Luxray is Terra Dark. And here, Raccoon Ryo has Altaria and Solrock. So no Terra types on Raccoon Ryo's side. But okay, we'll just start. Okay, pretty standard. Let me just go down so I can follow chat. Pretty standard leads, I think. Again, you wish. What? Why does? Okay, I did not know Incineroar got Leech Life. I'm be so for real. It doesn't do a lot though. We're definitely getting our wish off this turn. Foul play maybe? No, we roar. Get full HP basically. Get a free. We go okay. We are baton passing the attack drop. Very, very interesting. Okay. We are giving the horse a defense buff. Not the greatest idea. We go Gligar. I think Gligar does wall this horse completely. Go back here. T-Spikes. Interesting. Most likely Water Absorb. Ice Beam. Yeah, definitely Water Absorb. Energy Ball. Interesting. Gets the poison, yeah. We're, what is it? Wish set, yeah. We are Wish Togedemaru set. We are giving horse more defense buffs, but the horse is on a timer. Go here. Heavy Slim. Interesting. It's a pretty fat horse, I guess, right? We sack the horse. We agility? Okay. We a gut set? Oh, that's a lot of damage. We crunch. Okay, Terra Dark crunch. We do that next turn. With Facade. Facade does not take it out. I use Baton Pass right out of there. With it into Glalie. Our Mega Glalie. It is Inner Focus. Huge tech. Huge value, excuse me. Earthquake does not kill. We see a kill with close combat. It's very interesting. I think Mega Glalie, if I remember correctly, it goes like 120 attacking stats, 115 speed, or like 110 speed, and then the defenses are still 80, so it's still pretty relatively frail. You go CC, you go to CC back. We get crit. I wonder. I don't think that crit mattered actually. I guess if maybe for a Fizz Def. No, you're offense. Are we supposed to be Life Orb? I don't know. I don't really understand the Life Orb there. You don't have a water resist anymore. I think if this thing is specs, it's gonna fire off stuff for free now. We are bulky. Getting off Calm Minds. Ooh, this thing gets D-Kiss. I wonder if they can just sleep here. They're trying to match it, I assume, with Calm Mind. You do not Calm Mind, you just go with D-Kiss. Interesting. Yeah, I think you have to match it, right? Yeah. But you are poisoned. You are on a timer. I don't know if... Honestly? Oh, we have Synth. Interesting. Okay, so definitely stored power set. And I don't think shopping cart can win from this position, honestly. Yeah, well, that does nothing. You can just set up as much as you want. The comfy goes down to it, the poison. I think that's wraps. Yeah. That is huge comfy value. Oh, not comfy, excuse me. Huge alchemy value here. Okay. I keep saying comfy. Alchemy put on so much work there. Very, very happy to see it do stuff. I think it's honestly an awesome mod. It did go 2-0. Yeah. Followed by Glideguard. Glideguard actually did a lot more than I thought it would do. Interesting. Yeah, solid 3-0 win for Raccoon Ryo. Just looking at this team, right? It looks super bulky, super passive, but I guess when you have mons that can do stuff like this, it makes it a completely different threat tier. This is a very offensive team. I do not understand the life orb here. We are definitely leaning into a bulkier set with wear spiky shield, and then I would have assumed like rocky helmet, right? I don't get why we're life orbed. This thing leftovers. This thing was flame orb most likely, but the T spikes were up, so he just never procced it. I think specs. Was it specs? I think a U-turn actually. It might not be specs. Yeah, surf U-turn. Okay, it's not specs. Was it boots? Was it boots? I just didn't notice. I think it was boots, and I didn't notice. So this thing's boots. We are not boots. Okay. So what item are we? Scope lens? Scope lens sniper. Scope lens sniper stuff maybe. My ear hurts. Yeah, I guess maybe like I don't know. I don't understand this thing. I would assume it's choice specs, right? Yeah, I know we're about to die. Yeah. A very good game for Raccoon Ryo here. And yeah, that is our last replay for this div. I'm going to react to Upside Down ideally tomorrow, since we do have a game that is yet to be played. I haven't watched any of the matches there except for I think like the first like 2 or 3 turns. If your sniper surf doesn't make sense and snipe shot is high, I guess, but like I don't really know what other item it would be, right? Yeah, there's definitely like a weird stream lag. I don't really like that. Yeah, I don't really know what other item it would be. I would have expected specs or boots. It wasn't specs. It wasn't boots. Maybe a life orb, but I didn't see life orb. Maybe mystic water. Maybe you saw mystic water Inteleon. Yeah. I'm going to end the stream there. We will react to all of these plus one of the hold up. Upside down. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see y'all maybe I think tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, tomorrow same time as this, since most people will get off work pretty relatively early, or not relatively early, around this time. So I will see y'all tomorrow.